So you wanna go to war with me? You're talking like you think you're royalty. You think that I'm afraid, but I don't break. I heard you question my stability. You think I'll fall just like a guillotine, but I am here to stay. Won't look away. The storm is coming, so you better start running. No, you can't control, feel it in my bones. I'm coming for the, coming for the. I'm coming for the throne. I'm coming for the throne. So you wanna be my enemy? You should've known I'd never kiss the rain. Ice runs in my veins, won't play it safe. I don't belong with your nobility. Who died and made you king of anything? You think that I'm insane? It's your mistake. Kingdoms rise and fall. I've come to take it all. I'll take it. I've come to take it. Kingdoms rise and fall. I've come to take it all. I'll take it all. The storm is coming, so you better start running. No, you can't control, feel it in my bones. I'm coming for the, coming for the.
Hey guys, how are you doing? Okay, let's take the music down a bit because it's super high. Yeah, it's already a lot better. Just enough to hear myself. Cool, cool, cool. Nice, we're still sub 10,000. That's cool. Okay, so if there's anybody already in, today we are going for Wreath. It's been advertised by TryHackMe for a while now, and I thought I'd give it a go. I think I tried to start it like a while back, but then I actually didn't spend the time on it, so yeah. We'll see how that is. Oh, do we have to wait for something? Oh, maybe we have to wait for the setup. What? I have to join? Oh, I think it makes you quit the room every X days or something like that to reset it. Let's do that. Okay. Wait, how much uptime do we have for the network? 50? I hope it's more than 50 minutes. What? Okay, let's extend that a bit. Cool. Okay, that's fine. I mean, I don't know if I can extend it even more. No, so max 2 hours of extension. Cool, so, the network will go to sleep if there is no activity detected. Okay. Doesn't look like I need to click on anything, so that's fine. Okay, so what are we going to learn? So we'll learn pivoting, this is awesome. Working with Empire, that's amazing as well. And bypassing, like simple bypasses for antivirus. Cool, some of the stuff we'll cover, code analysis, locating, modifying public exploits, that's something we already do a lot. Web app integration exploitation, that's definitely something we do. That's going to be interesting. Git repository, I think that's going to be really cool. Post-exploitation techniques, that might be interesting too, because that's something we don't do that much on Windows. CLI firewall administration, CentOS and Windows. Nice. I mean, I've done some administration, but I wonder like how... I mean, I don't think I've done CLI actually for Windows. It's gonna be cool. Cross-compilation techniques, that's something I've actually been working on lately. to solve some of my issues coding wrapper programs. Okay, that I'm really curious about. Hopefully it's not just UTX or something like that, it's a bit more advanced. Exfiltration techniques, that's going to be useful, and then formatting a pentest report. Okay, yeah, because there's a reward for the 3 best reports. You can win $100 basically. So yeah. So we've set up the VPN. Let's go into tools. So basically, that's what they've given us here. Where there's the videos. I mean, there's the tools here. We are not gonna follow the videos initially. I'm gonna open it in. I'm just gonna copy the link and open it into another window. And we'll come back to this if we ever really need it. But we'll try to avoid it. Holy shit. Whoa, how long? Oh, that's fine. I was gonna say, like, how long are those videos? There's like 41 videos. Whoa. Damn. Okay, this looks really long. Okay, so I guess like this is gonna be probably like a series or something. But this looks really good. Nice. I'm excited actually now. I was before, but I'm really excited. Okay, let's continue. Beginners, we'll assume some competences, cool. Conduct, yeah, okay, so we gotta be nice. Oh yeah, no, there is one thing that we have to be careful. It's when we upload, we need to upload with tool name and then our name. Okay, that's fine. To avoid overwriting work or belonging to anyone else. Cool. That's fair enough. Okay, so let's go on. I'll have to do some reading on this one. Okay, so that's fine. Okay, we know how to access this. Be aware that this is still a VPN. On the attack box, you will need to use IPA to see your available IP address. Pick one that says we're 1050 and use that for reverse connections. Wait, do we need to? Whether using a or local machine to connect, you will need to use OpenVPN with a connection specifically designed for this network. Oh, okay, okay. So let's get that, I guess. So access. Wait, where's it here that I need to do? But that's good. Let's go through this way. So networks. Yeah, Wreath. That's the one. Okay, let's another one. Cool. Save that file. We'll just save it in the same location. Try hack me VPN, and we can save it here. We'll just lowercase that. Okay, I guess we'll have to stop this one and start the other one. There we go. Awesome, so that's done. Cool. Okay. Oh. Actually, let's create the page for Wreath, because I think we'll be taking a lot of notes for this one. And we actually might even need to put machines inside of me. I think this is 3 machines, so I'll probably put 3 machines in here instead of doing it this way. So I'll just do... Let's do a duplicate of this and then copy it in there. I think that's what we're gonna do. That we'll be able to put in... There we go. And I can just duplicate this a bunch of times. Cool. I'm gonna remove this. And let's just get the Wreath picture, and we'll be almost good to start, I guess. Okay. Did it fail? No, that worked. It's a bit weird that I don't have access, but that's fine with me. Okay, I guess that's the image. Copy image location. Click on this. You provide the location. And that's gonna update the picture, which makes it a lot easier when we're looking at this. And a lot nicer as well. Cool. First one, Okay, let's continue now on this, and then we'll make this a bit better. Okay, so we've added the new package. Cool, cool, cool. If this doesn't work, you may have to... Okay, it seems to have worked fine. Connecting the open event, you can accomplish using the VPN client. Okay. Yes. That's fine. Open new terminal. Okay. They're just telling us to open a new terminal, which is what we've done. Cool. So let's read about controlling the network. 3 stats: running, stopped, and resetting. Okay, so let's see what's the current state. Running, perfect. Fully operational. I mean, stop. I mean, this is quite obvious. Okay, this is gonna be start burner restarts the network once stop. Okay, extends normally and then resets. It's the full thing, and we need a percentage of the people. Okay, cool. You find that the network uptime field at the bottom right indicates how long the network has been awake for. Okay, so let's complete this. We can go into the next one. Okay, that's a small one. Backstory. Out of the blue. Okay. You guys gotta see this as it's almost gonna be like a... I'm not gonna say like a movie, because I don't think it's gonna be that, but we can create like a story. So, out of the blue. Northampton University Thomas Wreath calls you after several years of no contact. You spend a few minutes catching up before he reveals the real reason he called. So, I heard you got into hacking. Lol. That's awesome. I have a few servers set up at my home network for my projects. I was wondering if you might like to assess them. You take a moment to think about it before deciding to accept the job. It's for a friend after all. Turning down his offer of payment, you tell him, "I'll do it!" Which, to be fair though, this looks super similar to stuff that I probably have done in the past already. Okay, let's go. Brief. Ooh. Okay, Thomas has sent over the following information about the network. There are 2 machines on my home network that host projects and stuff I'm working on in my own time. One of them has a web server that's spore forwarded, so that's your way in if you can find a vulnerability. It's serving a website that's pushed to my Git server from my own PC for version control, then cloned to the public-facing server. Cool. See if you can get into these. My own PC is also on that network, but I doubt you'll be able to get into that, as it has protection turned on, doesn't run anything vulnerable, and can't be accessed by the public-facing section of the network. We'll see about that. Well, as a PC, it's technically a repurposed server because it had a spare license lying around, but same difference. Okay, we'll have to see about that. From this, we can take away the following piece of information. The 3 machines, there's at least one public-facing web server, self-hosted Git server somewhere. The Git server is internal, so there might be sensitive information on it. The PC is running on the network that has antivirus installed, meaning we can hazard a guess that this is likely to be Windows. Yes, by the sounds of it, it's likely to be the server variant of Windows, which might work in our favor. The assumed Windows PC cannot be accessed directly from the web server. Okay, this is enough to get started. So, you're also encouraged to treat this like a real pen test. Take notes and screenshots of every step and write a full report at the end, especially if you're not already familiar with writing such reports. Keeping track of any files and users you created would be a good idea. Reports will not be marked, but the fact of writing them is a good practice for any professional work or certifications you may do in the future. By the way, guys, if you already are here, I would highly recommend jumping with me, because it's gonna be a long one. It's gonna be a really good one, I think, for everyone. Hopefully you guys are like already members. Otherwise, you just need to like I think you just need to get like a 7-day streak where you can do just like one small exercise every day and then just get like a 7-day streak, and then you get access to the network. So yeah, go for it. There will be more information on the actual report right in the brief and report section, but now just focus on extensive notes and screenshots. Okay, all very comfortable with that. Let's go. Before you start, let's do this. That's actually a good point. Okay, so that's completed. Cool. I think I'm just gonna take a screenshot of this. I'm gonna let Flameshot wake up. Cool, there we go. Okay. Ooh, that one hits home, man. What the fuck is... Okay, let's close this one a bit. That's a bit better. Awesome. Next. Okay, I think we're starting to work here. As with an attack, the first begin with the immersion phase, completing the nmap room. If you're ready, we'll help with this section. Thomas gave us an IP to work with, shown in the network panel. Let's start by performing a port scan of first ports of this IP here. It's great to save your scan results to a file, so you can rerun the same scan. So you don't have to rerun the same scan twice. Okay, so that's gonna be... So see, it looks like it's gonna help us a lot, but we still have to do a lot of the work, I guess. Okay, so let's open a new one while this is running. Let's export this IP and set up the actual one that we can see here. It's gonna be 200, 102, and 200. Cool, that we can just call IP next time. Like this. Awesome. By the way, what's IP here? So that's our own. Cool. That's gonna be an annoying one to remember. 50, 103, 41. Okay, I'll try to remember. Cool. So let's go ahead. So SC for the basic scripts, SV for the versions, VV for verbose, P and if it doesn't accept ping, and then we go ahead with the IP. And last thing, they asked us to go with the 15 first, so we'll just go with 1 till 15,000. Oops. There we go. That looks good. Okay. We can already see the web server as expected. SSH running as well. Web server is running as HTTP and HTTPS. We got 135. That's RPC. On a Linux machine? We'll have to see if it's a Linux machine or not, but that's an interesting one. Let's wait for a bit. Let's already click on this one and we can start taking notes, give it a name. Okay, so it's gonna be 10, 200. Oops, ooh, yeah, that's an interesting port. 102 and then 200. Cool, we don't know much more now. Let's go into enumeration. Okay, let's change the way this is shown. That's a bit better. Okay, let's wait for the end of this so we can... I'm not using auto recon, I'm just going to use the normal one. So for you guys that don't have auto recon, you can follow along if you guys want to. Oh, that's a bit long. Let's go upgrade everything. Okay, we can already go while this is running. We can already go to the site and see what's up with this. Hopefully... Oh, we'll see. We'll see what we get. Ooh. Okay, so we can see this is sending us, trying to redirect us to this, but it doesn't resolve, so let's add it to our etc hosts. There we go. Where are we? Oh, we're at the end. Oh, ooh. Wait. Shouldn't this work if I just do this? There we go, that's better. So it's 10, 200, 102, 200. And that was it. Perfect. You can save that. Let's actually take a screenshot. Okay. Let's go into the FTP server. Man, I like the vibe of this music, man. I'm actually gonna remove this because there's a bit of everything. Let's remove this as well. Okay, 480 and then 443. Oh, one too much. We can show the issue and then show. Let's update etc host. Perfect. Unable to connect. Perfect. Boom. I need to take another screenshot. Perfect. Let's refresh this. While this is running, did the nmap finish? No, 30%. Cool. Did this finish? No. Okay. Overdosing. Okay. Ooh. What? Why is this not working though? Is there anything blocking? Okay, let me try HTTP. Okay, HTTP seems to be working. Oh no, I'm getting an error. Okay. That's a bit weird. Oh my god, I didn't write it actually. Fine. That's my fault then. And now I'll have the it's gonna be cached now. Fuck. It's gonna be annoying. Oh, maybe we get lucky. Self-signed, that's fine. Oh, that's super bright. Damn, that's our friend, okay. So yeah, he's on side with the... So, what are we gonna be looking here? What we're gonna be looking is, can we find subdomains, can we find other entries, what information is this website leaking, right? Because we can see already this is probably gonna be quite static. What can we find? What am I all about? Please find my CV below, look forward to hearing you. Expertise, dev, experience, interest. This might come in handy later for passwords and stuff like that, so we'll have to see. Contact. Okay. Me. Okay, we have the theme as well. Edited by... We'll have to check if this is an... I don't think specific theme is an issue, but let's still look for it. So, theme... Hippo? We never know. No. Didn't typo. No, looks good. Okay, we got a phone number. I don't think we're gonna be able to use it. An address in England. Okay, is there a menu? Not that I could find. And all of this is empty, right? Cool, dev and sysadmin. Okay, so next step will probably be to deburst this to understand what else is running here. Because this is super static. Not sure what we're going to be able to get from this. Also, is the HTTP version exactly the same as the HTTPS version? Ooh, that one's not responding. Why not? Okay. It really doesn't want to resolve. Let me try with I'm just gonna try with burp really quick, because it feels like there's something running like before it redirects to this. I just want to understand what's going on. Let's see, the Zen map is finished. Almost. And this, cool. Okay, what we can do in the meantime, as this is running, I'm just gonna deer bust this. 102, 200. Yeah, that looks good. Let's go next, start burp. How are you guys doing today? Good? Okay, not much yet. I mean, I guess one thing that we haven't checked yet is source code. And let's stop burp for now. Okay, all of this is normal. Do we see a path to anything else? I don't see anything else. Nope. But I mean, we checked most of it, so it would be quite weird to find something now. Yeah, just GS and CS. Nothing much more in here. That's fine. That's cool. Let's enable burp again. Let's capture this. Proxy. Options. Let's enable response. Let's go back to intercept. Let's refresh this. Let's change this to HTTP. I see. That's for this. Let's try. Whoa. Okay, so let's see what's going on. Okay, so that's a query. And directly goes back to error. Okay, let's drop this one. Okay. So we get a redirection basically. Cool. That's fine. I just need to, because I could see something was up, but I couldn't figure out what. So there is a redirection to the HTTPS site when trying to access the HTTP one. Boom. Cool, now we're good with that one. Let's stop the interception. We can lower this one. Okay, nothing not expected. Ooh, no index. Okay. But it would be interesting. Do we have like... Do we have a robots one? That would be really cool. So let's go back on this one. We probably would have found it earlier on though. Okay, and map finished. Okay, so let's start answering some questions. So how many of the first 15 are open on the target? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Did I miss one? I don't think so, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, let's go with that. Ooh, I'm incorrect. Okay, did I miss any? Hmm. Yeah. I mean, let's see. Yeah, right? But this one is closed. That's why. That's why. That's why. Oh, still not. They're more closed. Open, open, open. So that's 4, 5, 6. So, how many of the first are open on the target? Did we miss that many? I mean, that seems a bit odd. This one is definitely closed. Maybe this one is closed as well, and it's just 5? What are we missing? I mean, that's kind of what we did. I mean, I don't see why... I mean, I didn't know this notation, to be honest, but it's pretty much the same. I guess he didn't try to grab the, he didn't try to grab the service or the version, just the ports that were open. We can try to run that as well. I still don't get why that would have like made us lose visibility. All the contrary, but just for avoiding issues, we'll try to run the exact same as he did. But okay. Still, I'm gonna already save this one. Boom. Let's go back to enumeration. We can save that to the TCP section. So there's a bit more than just a web server facing here. We got a mini web server as well. And just finding we have like any other subdomains that we can use, but it doesn't look like it. Also, the fact that we have his name, that's going to be interesting to see if we can use it to SSH at some point if we need to brute force anything. Okay. What? How did this? How did this come in here, not anywhere in here? That's a bit odd. Wait, did we see it before and actually not a... Wait, so... Are there random ports? I feel like there's like random ports. Okay, so I feel like there's only like 4. I think that's what's going on. I think that's why it's taking so long. I think that's why it's wrapped and everything like that. I think it's just like those 3 ports and then 10,000. I think that's it. I think there's only 4 ports. Now that I view this, there's only 4. Yay! Cool. Let's remove all of the blank ones. Okay, and Boom. Let's explain a bit what's going on. So it seems that there is something throwing off nmap with invalid services. The only services that we can reach can actually reach are 22, 80, 443, and 10,000. Oh. Boom. Okay, cool. What's the next step? Perform service scan on these ports. Okay, what does the nmap think? What OS does nmap think it's running? CentOS, right? CentOS. Cool. Okay, we know what we're dealing with. Open the IP on your browser. What site does the server try to redirect you to? Okay, let's input that. We can stop the nmap scan as well. Cool. Okay, so we've done that already. Reload the page, accept. Read through the text on the page. What is Thomas' mobile phone number? Okay, so let's keep going down. Oh. Okay, mobile phone number. I don't know if they need the plus or not. Let's have a look at the highest open ports. Look back at at your service scan result. What server version does nmap detect as running there? So that's this one here. So let's see. Just looking to make sure that's what it's expecting. I think that's what it wants. Oops. Cool, perfect. Let's keep going. Put your answer to the last question into Google. Okay, it appears that this server is vulnerable to unauthenticated remote code execution exploit. What is the CV number for this exploit? Cool, that was my next step, but we can follow along. So search exploit, and then usually I'll just do mini serve and 1.8, and we'll see. Because if you do something too precise, yeah, sometimes you don't see anything. So I'm gonna remove actually this. Ooh, that's weird. Probably because it's webmin then? Let's see. Hey, Walshy. Nice. How you doing, mate? Thanks for the subscription, man. Welcome to the tier 1 family. Damn, that's an animation we don't see every day. How you doing, man? If you fancy what we're doing, we are going through the Wreath network, where basically we are basically trying to pwn one of our mates, and he basically gave us his home, so that's a story, by the way. So he gave us his own network, like his own network, and we're supposed to try to pwn it. So we'll see if we can get to his main machine or not. So that's the goal of our assignment, basically. And yeah, it's basically we're getting help as we go along, but the goal is to like learn as we go. So pretty cool. Okay, so what version did we say the mini server was for? So 1.89, 1.89. I guess that's probably the RC that they're mentioning. I don't see an exact one. Let's look up online as they were saying. I actually hovered already, so it's gonna fail. Let's grab it from here. There we go. Let's see, what does Google tell us? Nah, man. So you got the first, man. You get the first on your name. You're a founder. Wait, I think that's it, right? To make sure. Yeah, you're a founder, man. Nice. That's a really rare piece of equipment that you get there with you now. Okay, that's a weird one. So it's not on on exploit.db? Oh, it's a later version. Ooh, I see, I see. So this one is the actual one. The 920, the one I was referring to. But, well, actually, no, I was referring to the 900, but the 920 is the actual one that targets this one. Okay. Wow, the exploit is actually called 1890. Okay. Cool. So let's grab the CV for this one. There we go. It's a bit better. Come on. And what is going on with this? Okay. Let's provide it. I think there's an issue with the formatting. Let's try again. There we go. Well, I think we need to break into the machine, so let's get going. Cool. Okay, so before I'm going to go to the next step, let's actually just break it ourselves. We don't need to... I mean, we can just follow this, basically. The only thing I need is to get the actual link. That's the one. So let's get the exploit, and we just need to run it. Super simple, and we can run the command afterwards. And we can just create a reverse shell from that. So let's copy this link. Plug into animation. I'm gonna do, I'll remove everything but the web services because we don't need any of the rest. Boom. I'll probably keep SSH in case there's anything there that we use later. But otherwise I'm gonna get rid of the other services. There we go. Awesome. Okay. Well, yeah, I guess I probably should just add port 10,000. Yes. Let's take a screenshot of this. Let's just show some of the potentials. So these ones all look quite interesting. Up. There we go. What else? Probably we can just show. I mean. Cool. Okay, so now that we've set up like how we can exploit this, we just need to download the exploit and we'll be in. Ooh. That not work? Ah, that would suck if the exploit is not available anymore. Oh my god, they want me to restart, okay. Let's go. Oh, come on. I thought that would restart on its own. Let's give it a couple of seconds. Did you find anything? No, the no indexes goes to nowhere. Yeah, so deer busting didn't give us anything. That's cool. We can exit this for now. It's a bit weird that we didn't find anything on this one. Okay, Firefox is not restarting on its own. So let's do it manually. Cool. Will we be able to finish the whole network today? Doubt it. Doubt it. I think it's really long. I think we might get like at least like probably maybe to the second machine. That would already be quite cool. But we'll have to see because I think it is quite long. Hopefully I don't need to re-authenticate to everything. That would be annoying. Let's refresh all of this. I think I might stop burp just because I think it's slowing down things. Yeah. Okay. Wow, how is this so slow again? Yeah. Come on. I mean, okay, before we do this, let's first try to give this one a shot again. Any luck? Oh, yeah, there we go. Now it's loading. Cool. Let's get this. Did we get it? So, let's see, what folders do we get into tools, actually? So, enumeration, pivoting, exploitation, previous. What's in cats? I actually probably should have, like, explored this a bit more. Linux and Windows? Okay. NCAT and SUTCAT? What else do we have for Windows? Okay. Let's see, so that's for the cats, now I understand it. What's in enum? Okay, nmap. What about Windows? So we get invoke port scan. Okay. Cool. What else do we get there? Pivoting. I'm just trying to say if there's anything really, really interesting or not. Okay, chisel, that's already in my tool set. What about Windows? Chisel for Windows, cool. Okay, and we get post exploitation and previous. Okay, cool. Probably I'll have to come back to this. Hey, Jordy, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Thanks a lot for joining us today. We are doing Wreath, which is it's a network that we're trying to pen test, and so instead of being just one machine, this time it's 3 machines, and the goal is going to be to get the first one, then be able to pivot to the next one, and pivot into the last one. So it's a really good exercise to learn how to compromise a specific machine, and then start moving laterally to the rest. Hey, Celine, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Okay, so let's look at this raw and we can wget this. So we'll go back into our directory and we'll just create a, actually not in tools, we'll just create a, an exploit directory. We'll create a loot directory and I think that should be probably all we need. Cool. So let's go into exploit. And we get the one we just grabbed now. Awesome, let's make sure it's in there. Cool, let's give it permissions plus X. And now we can just call it. So it's Python, the webmin exploit. Oop, call too many. Let's see what the usage is. Let's see if it gives us any usage. Okay, so the usage is here, IP, port, and then the ID. Cool. So in this case, it's going to be 10, 200, 102, and then 200 as well. Oh, we missed one at the beginning. And then the port, that's fine. And we'll just give it ID to see if it's actually working or not. Let's see. Oh, whoa. Okay, so this is going to be nice because we already are root on that machine. So this service is running as root. So this is really cool. Let's take a screenshot of this and let's get ourselves a reverse shell. Awesome. Let's take that as well in here so we can, because we always need to provide the links to whatever exploit you've used. We haven't modified anything, so that's cool. And we have to just show what command exactly we ran, which is the following. I know it's in the screenshot, but it's still important to showcase it because that way if I ever search for it, boom, I can find it. Okay, so in our case, we want a reverse shell now. So we got a bunch of reverse shells we can use. I have them saved in my Windows commands or my Linux commands for this matter. When it comes to reverse shells, have a duplicate value that I could actually could put somewhere else now that I think of it. But okay, we'll start with an easy one. Okay, so let's do this. Boom. Let's provide the reverse shell and let's change it to our own. So let's put 444. I don't know if this is gonna work, but I'm just gonna keep. Oh no, this is gonna be actually complicated because it's actually more long than what I think. Let's just grab it. So IPA. This will show us our own IP. Oops. There we go. We can use it here for the reverse shell. And now we just need to... Ooh, I see that we'll have an issue. I need to put single quotes here. There we go. Because there's singles and then doubles inside. Let's see if this looks good. Yes, now we just need to set up a listener. So we are able to grab the response back. Cool. Just making sure nothing is going to break my stuff. Cool. Perfect, let's keep going. There we go. Okay, let's see. Ooh, that didn't work. That's fine. Let's give it a try without the bash. So let's try this way. That didn't work either. There could be firewalls. So what we're gonna do is we'll change this to 10,000 and let's see if we're a bit more lucky. Let's stop this and change it to 10,000. Basically what's going on is a lot of times when a service is available, administrators will close down the machine so that only that port is accessible, but also the mistake that they make is that they make that port to be available, to be able to reach out, basically, which is what we're doing here with the reverse shell. Which you should probably close down, because when you have a service running, the only thing that should reaching you is from the outside, never from the inside out. So yeah, but that's something that a lot of people make a mistake, and that's something that we exploit quite often as a pen tester. Okay, this is still not running. Okay, error pearl. Oh, okay, so the pearl. Okay, I guess, but that's still fed there. So it still should have executed afterwards, but we're not getting anything. Oh. No. Okay, let's try. We got a bunch of different like reverses that we can try. So let's try this one, which is usually quite good. Actually, before we do this one, let's see if we have netcat available. So let's see which netcat. Oh, that doesn't work. I'm wondering if this is it's because of the single quotes, maybe. Or maybe I don't need... Okay, if I don't put any quotes, I'm thinking, will that work? No. Does the ID still work? Yes. Okay. Does this work? Okay, so that works, that's fine. So that's not the issue, so let's try this. Okay. So it doesn't have netcat, which is fine. We can still curl things and grab them. So what we can do is download things onto the machine so that afterwards you can use them. And we'll set up a listener. So we'll go into tools. Let's see, cats. That's probably the one we're gonna use. Linux. There we go. And let's list it out. And now we can just set up a web server here. So it's gonna be HTTP. Perfect. We type with that. I think I type with this one as well. No, cool. So now basically what we've said is we have like a web server which is hosting those two files, and we'll just upload netcat to the machine so we can actually use it to create the reverse shell. Still waiting on 10,000, and on this one we'll just curl our web server for the file. So it's going to be What is our web server again? There we go. Awesome. On port 80, so we don't need to provide the IP and just netcat. And then we want it to output into TMP netcat, I guess. I think this looks good. Let's see if this works. Okay, we can see that this got grabbed, so that's awesome. Awesome, so now we can just use the tmp.netcat and remove the rest. And we should be able to dash e bash and then rp and 10,000. Ooh, that didn't work. Let's try just with bash. No. Let's see if I remove the dash e if it's working or not. Oh wait, I need to provide. I need to give it execution permissions. That's why it's not working. TMP netcat. Perfect. And now let's try this one again. Still not. That's interesting. Maybe TMP is non-executable. That's possible as well. Let's see if it can reach us. We're just waiting for. We just want to see if it can reach us. That's the only thing we want. No. What if I type which netcat? Oops. I made it in here, so I think I had it somewhere. Basically trying to see. So it doesn't see it. Wait, we're root. I can put it anywhere I want. I think so, yeah. I should be able to put it anywhere I want. So why is this not working? Okay, let's put it somewhere else maybe. Let's put it into I don't know, same as us, so that would be just user bin. Cool. Now let's see if this works. Still nothing. Okay, let's see if it works with anything. No? What about Python 3? Okay, so that works. So which does work? So that's not the issue. The issue is the folder. Okay, the folder maybe doesn't exist. Let's put it just in bin then. Okay, now that we've done this, let's try netcat. Still not in there. Okay, let's do a weird one. Let's try to lsla slash bin netcat. Okay, that doesn't return anything. And this should return quite a lot of stuff. Okay, if I do this... Ooh. If I do this... Okay... Oh, that's a super long output. Let's see, can we see netcat? mn... No, we don't see netcat. Maybe somewhere else? Okay, so let's make sure that we're not making a mistake with curl. Curl save output. I mean, this one is definitely getting queried for netcat. So I'm wondering, don't link files with curl. Maybe it's just output my files. Okay, maybe that's the error that we're doing since the beginning. Okay. Hey, Flux says, how you doing, man? Welcome to stream. We're doing Wreath, the Try Hack Me network. we found the first exploitable service, and we are about to get a foothold on the machine. We're just trying to leave because I think I made a mistake with curl. Instead of using output, I used -O and then messed everything up. But that should make it better. And hopefully now I can run this. Let's see. Yeah, hopefully now I can run this. And I can just run user. Oh, actually, I first need to give it permission. So we'll start with that. Hey. Mod plus X user bin and netcat. Cool, and now we can run netcat. I mean, I don't know if this will work. No, still nothing. Okay, does this work? Yes, so it is there. Oh, it's still only... Oh, but it only has... But wait, why is it in bin netcat? Okay. That's fine. Sounds like it's going well so far. Yeah, this looks quite good. Okay, I'm just wondering... Let's give it... Okay, so let's try this one again now. Ooh. Okay, I don't know if it's because Schmod X doesn't work for this one, but let's give it just a 777. There we go, that works. I guess like there must have been an issue with Schmod plus X that doesn't work for this for CentOS. Maybe it's another way of doing it. Okay, so we have to just show the process of what we've done. So let's go back to this. Wreath, first machine. There we go. I guess at this point we could let's keep putting it in enumeration because that's where I put it, all my nodes, web services, and port 10,000. There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna just say like one uploading netcat, two giving it execution permissions, and then three just generating a reverse shell. A thing that looks good. Perfect. Okay, let's now show how we've done each one of the steps. Okay, that's not it. Let's grab it from here. So first we uploaded it via the curl. Oh, music's gone. Let's get that going again. Okay, next. Okay, it looks like the numbering is going to be messed up, so I'm going to just, I don't know, I'll put the 3s and I'll just do like 1. I messed up the, so 3s. Oh, 2. And then the last one. Cool. Okay, giving it the execution permissions. Cool. Okay. I'm just gonna add schmod plus didn't. Oh. What the fuck happened? Plus X. Oh, that's a. Didn't seem to work. And let's show confirmation of this. We confirm it. Oh, come on. I keep messing it up. I guess I can just take a screenshot for this one. Boom, and now we need to get our reverse shell. Hopefully I can use one that we already had before, so I don't have to do everything. This one should do, and we're just gonna change this to bin. Okay, and if it works, we'll see something in here, which we see. So let's grab this, and we should have a reverse shell as root. And we should already own the first machine. Ooh, there we go. Cool. Let's go. Nice. Thanks for the reminder, man. Cool. So we got the first machine. Let's make it a bit more stable. So we know that we had Python 3, I think. Ooh, that wasn't writing. Which Python? Okay, maybe we didn't. Just Python then. That's weird. What? Wait, so if I do this, that works. If I do this, it doesn't work? Ah, it does work. I don't know if it didn't work earlier on. Cool. Let's use that. Oh. I'm gonna try to just improve this. Okay, let's spawn a TTY shell. So let's import PTY and then just PTY.spawn bin bash. Let's just upgrade it from here. Boom, boom, and we should be good. Oh, that didn't improve it. Oh, nice spot, nice spot. Nice spot. So spawn, that's better. Cool, thanks for that. Yeah, there we go. Okay, let's just make sure we get a stable one. So let's go back, STTY, foreground, enter again, and we're here. Now we can do everything we want. Okay, let's just take a screenshot of this as well. Boom, so just show how we've stabilized the machine. Cool, so let's go back now to try hack me, because I didn't want to see like how they were going to do everything. I just wanted to do it on one. So let's see. So they use another one, which is fine. We use our own, which theirs just gets root directly, but we wanted to do it on our own. This looks good as well though. Cool. So run the exploit and obtain pseudo shell target, that's done. Which user, that's root. Service running as root. Okay, so we need to escalate privileges here so we can move on to the next steps in the exploitation process. Before we do though, this pseudo shell, it's not a full reverse shell. Get a reverse shell from the target. You can either do this manually by typing shell into the pseudo shell or following the instructions given. What do you mean? Ah, I see. This one allows, like, they probably do kind of like something similar, but they have the opportunity to allow the users to do it this way. Cool. Get a reverse shell from your target. Yes. Stabilize the reverse shell. There are several techniques from doing it. So here, intro to shells, but that's what we've done. I mean, let's make sure that we haven't missed something. Ah, but this one is, I mean, I'm not gonna go through I'll keep this one for later. Actually, this one is probably really good, but I mean, that's what we've already done. No, okay, for some little post-exploitation. So what is the root password hash? So we'll go grab that. What is the full path of this file? Okay, that's an interesting one. I would place etc. Hey, Horangs, how are you doing, man? I just drank, so I think it should be fine, but I'm gonna get one for you. Okay. You won't be able to create the root password hash, but you might be able to find a certain file that might give you consistent access to a root user access account though. To one of the other services on the box. What is the full path to this file? Oh, there's a dot. That's SSH. That's the ID RSA. Download the key. So yes, I was right. Okay, so it's gonna be roots dot ssh ID RSA. I suppose it's using RSA. Cool. Let's look at the password hash. That's gonna be etc. Pass will be shadow. There we go. Hey Hawk. On which machine? So I'm doing Wreath, which is a network on TryHackMe. So it's a full network. We're basically simulating a pentest on a friend's network. And like you can see, we already own the first one, and we're going to try to own the other ones and pivot to them and understand how you can pivot, what kind of like post-exploitation you can do. So there's a lot of cool stuff that we can do there. Hey, Mr. Zian, welcome to stream, man. Nice, cool, man. Feel free to like, I mean, they do give like a good help, so I don't think like it's gonna be a struggle. But if you struggle on anything, let me know. Or if you have like a cool technique that you found, share with everyone, man. But yeah, let's keep going. Okay, so the password hash here, that's it. I think I grabbed it correctly. There we go. Boom. Okay, and then let's okay, let's what I'm gonna do, oh no, because we don't have the password, but we do have the key. So what I can do, oh, it would be funny, but yeah, we can just copy this. So roots SSH and then IDRSA. There we go. We can just copy this, go into our loot section in here. Let's go into the loot section. Let's open VI ID RSA. I'm just gonna put 1. I'm gonna put root 1, so I know that's for the user roots. Oh fuck! I remember I need to upload the. Oh my god! I hope I just realized I messed up with the file already, but I'll clean that up now. So I name it the file name, my user, and then what machine. That's good. We're gonna set paste, so the formatting stays the same. And now we can just paste it. Boom, we save it. Now we can just reuse this to just SSH into, oh wait, we first need to give it the right permissions, which is gonna be 600. There we go. Perfect, and now we can actually use it, so SSH-I, the key, and as root onto the machine, which is 10, 200, 102, 200. Boom, yes, and we have permanent access. Cool. So we can clean it, we can stop this, but before I do, I'm just gonna remove the netcat file. So remove bin netcat, because I have to keep it clean for the other people on the network. Yes, cool. I don't think, let me think, did I put anything else on that server? No, I think that's clean enough. Cool, so that's on. Okay, so let's pivot. Let's understand how to do this. Okay, so pivoting is the art of using access obtained over one machine to exploit another machine deeper into the network. It's one of the most essential aspects of network pen testing, and it's one of the 3 main teaching points for this room. At the top, it's just naming things. Yeah, I know, no. I mean, like, I completely forgot. Like, you're completely right. I'm just thinking in this case, I'm just gonna delete it. It's more simple. But yeah. I just completely forgot about it. But that's I'll try to keep the rules for the next machines. So I was reading, put simply, by using one of the techniques described in the following task, it becomes possible for an attacker to gain initial access to a remote network and use it to access other machines in the network that would not otherwise be accessible. So yeah, that's really, really cool. I mean, getting into networks just through like compromising other stuff and then pivoting. It is really cool. It's not something that we get to train a lot onto, because you either have to set up your own network, which is not always simple, and most of these sites don't provide this, so I think this is going to be a really, really good experience for us. Okay, in this diagram, there are 4 machines on the target network. We got the public-facing server and then 3 machines internally. By accessing the public server, we can pivot to the attack the remaining 3 targets. This is an example diagram. It's not representative of the Wreath network. Cool. Okay, so this section, so I guess all of the pivoting here is going to be a lot of theory. Okay, that's cool. I don't think we need to read all of this, just because, like, feel free to use these boxes to play around with the tools as you go through the tasks, but be aware that some techniques may be stopped by the firewalls involved. Cool. Let's complete this. Okay, high level overview. Let's go. So, you're right. It's been an hour. Everybody, it's time for a bathroom break, water break. Let's take 5, and we'll come back for the pivoting. Okay, guys. And by the way, if you have any suggestions on how do you think I should do this, are you guys good with me just reading through this? Do you want me just to jump ahead to the good stuff? Yeah, let me know if you have any suggestions on how you think I should proceed with these kind of rooms. Okay, be right back, guys. Okay, we're back. If you guys have been sitting for a bit, just stretch a bit. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's good. Okay. We're good. Stretching the hands a bit. Okay. Are you ready? Are you guys ready to pivot? Okay. Let's go through this. So, the methods we use to pivot tend to vary between the different operating systems. Frameworks like Metasploit can make the process easier. However, for the time being, we'll be looking at more manual techniques for pivoting. This is really good for us, which are doing OSCP. in general. Okay, there are two main methods encompassing in this area of pen testing: tunneling, proxying, and port forwarding. Okay. So creating a proxy type connection through a compromised machine in order to route all desired traffic into the targeted network. This could potentially also be tunneled inside another protocol, such as SSH, which can be useful for evading a basic IDS or firewall. Cool. The other method is creating a connection between a local port and a single port on a target via a compromised account. Okay. Proxy is good if you want to redirect a lot of different kind of traffic. So if you want to scan or whatever, that's probably what we'll do. Port forwarding tends to be faster and more reliable, but only allows us to access a single port or a small range on a target device. Which style of routing is more suitable will depend entirely on the layout of the network, so we'll have to start with further enumeration before we decide how to proceed. It would be sensible at this point to also start to draw up a layout of the network as you see it, although in the case of this practice network, the layout is given in the box at the top of the screen. As a general rule, if you have multiple possible entry points to use a Linux Unix target, try to use a Linux Unix target where possible, as this tends to be easier to pivot from. An outward-facing Linux web server is absolutely ideal. Cool. I'm not going to go through all of the topics that we'll still go through. This is far from an exhaustive list of the tools available for pivoting, so further research is encouraged. Which type of pivoting creates a channel through... Oh god, you hate Socket. I mean, to be fair, I have not used Socket that much. Since I really discovered Chisel, I've just been using Chisel a lot, and I use SSH most of the time for Linux machines, so yeah. And proxy chains, I did use it in the past, but it was really just when I was learning about like proxies in general. But yeah, I don't really have like really. I think Socket was just I had like a really annoying syntax. I think that was the only issue that I remember with the course. It really had a shitty syntax. But yeah. So, which type of routing creates a channel through which information can be sent hidden inside another protocol? I guess. I mean, I guess it's not. I guess like inside of another protocol, that's probably tunneling. And then not covered in this network, but good to know about. Which software framework network commands can be used to create a port forward? Ooh, I don't know. A port forward? Is it? I was gonna say pivot, but I'm not sure actually. So let's look for it. Metasploit. Lateral movement. We can close this out in the meantime. We can close this one as well. No, I wanted one with just Metasploit. Probably this one. Port forward. Okay. Cool. Let's continue. I'll leave this one open as a reading material for me. Let's keep going on this one. So next step, as always, information is the key to success. Information is power. The more we know about our target, the more options we have available to us. As such, our first step when attempting to pivot through a network is to gain an idea of what surrounds us. There are 5 possible ways to enumerate the network through a compressed host using material found on the machine: the host file or ARP cache, pre-installed tools, statically compiled tools, scripting techniques, local tools through a proxy. Okay. These are written in the order of presence. Using local tools through a proxy is incredibly slow, so should only be used as a last resort. Ideally, we want to take advantage of pre-installed tools on the system. Linux systems sometimes have nmap installed by default. This is an example of living off the land. A good way to minimize risk. Failing that, it's very easy to transfer static binary or put together a simple ping sweep tool in bash. Yes. Before anything else though, it's sensible to check if there is any piece of information stored on the target, so ARP A. Cool. So let's get this. We'll do so. I guess I'll have to add like a specific section as like post exploitation or something. So we'll get this green already, and we'll add a post exploitation. So this one I'll actually this one I could use it. I'll just move it up then. Boom. There we go. That's fine. I can remove this. There we go. So, so network information. Let's go. Okay, what do we get? So we got 150, and then we got 1 as well in the same network. Cool. That's fine. What else do they want us to look at? Okay, this will show you any IP addresses that a host there has interacted with recently. Equally, static mapping may be found in etc hosts. So let's continue with that research. We all need to cut this. Okay, nothing in here. Or etc hosts. Oh, Windows drives. Oh, that's actually one that I'll probably try to keep in. I would need to keep it in the. I think I'll take it in. I'll put in the hack the box one, and I'll just add it. Oh, sorry. I'll just add it to the template, because that way I can use it in the future. Move this one here. I'm in the network part. I'm just gonna just add it. Let's add another one. Just hosts. Probably a 3rd level instead. I'm just gonna put. There we go. We can close this one and go back to what we were working on. Cool, network. Didn't find anything for this. Let's go continue. We got etc resolve that we can check as well. So let's look at that. Okay, so it looks like we get a DNS server. There we go. Okay, so we got 4 IPs right now, it looks like. That's gonna be cool. Let's keep going. So, also, on Linux may also identify any local DNS servers which may be misconfigured to allow something like a DNS zone transfer attack, which is outside the scope of this content, but worth looking into. We can try really quick. Let's do dig. AXFR. Just this. Oh, we don't have on the machine. I see. I have to. Okay. I have to use this as a proxy first if I can actually do it. Okay. On Windows, the easiest way to check the DNS server for an interface is ipconfig all. Linux has an equivalent command as an alternative to reading the result.conf, which is nmcli dev show. Cool. Okay. Yeah, okay, I guess that's some information that we can use. There you go. I mean, not much I think that we can grab from this one though. But I guess generally can give some cool information. Cool. Okay, let's keep going. If there are no useful tools already installed on the system and the rudimentary scripts are not working, then it's possible to get a stacky copies of many tools. Yes. These are versions of the tools that have been compiled in such a way that do not require any dependencies from the box. In other words, they could theoretically work on any target, assuming the correct OS and architecture. For example, statically compiled copies of Nmap for different operating systems can be found here. Can be found in various places on the internet. A good resource for these can be found here. So what do they provide? Andrew static binaries. Okay, that's a cool one. Probably one to definitely go for, you guess. So what do we have? We get Nano, Nmap, definitely ones that like they would use. Make, Socket, Y. TCP dump, cool. Okay. Nice. I guess we can still go into those ones. Do we have a list or no? I thought we would get a better list. I guess this one is quite good already. Let's keep going. If there are no useful tools already installed in the system and the okay, that we've already read. A more up-to-date version of Linux specific can be found here. Okay, that's fine. That's a release. Be aware that many repositories of static tools are very outdated. Tools from these repos will likely still do the job. You may find that they require different syntax or don't work in quite the way that you have come to expect. Yeah, by the way, if you guys don't know what the difference is between static and dynamic, it's something that I learned like it's weird that I only learned, or I actually only remember this like a couple of months ago. It was like static is basically when you compile a software with all of the packages and requirements in it, and dynamic, and it's basically when all of the imports that you're using, all of the libraries, are not added to the compilation, and they'll just dynamically be called by the software. So yeah, like I said here. But finally, the dreaded scanning through a proxy. This should be an absolute last resort, as scanning through something like proxy chains is super slow and often limited. You cannot scan UDP ports through a TCP proxy, for example. The one exception to this rule is when using the Nmap script engine, as the scripts library does not come with the statically compiled version of the tool. As such, you can use a static copy of Nmap to sweep the network and find hosts with open ports. Then use your local copy of Nmap through a proxy specifically again against the found ports. Cool. Before putting all of this in practice, let's talk about living off the line shell techniques. Okay, let's do a bash technique. The IP is not correct, so let's switch that. So it's gonna be 200. Oops. 102, and then we'll leave it this way. Just make sure, yeah, that's the correct one. What did I mess up? Okay, I see. So I'm gonna just put a small scanner scanning. Okay, if we do a summary of the IPs, that would be good. Oh, okay. So what do we have? So We have the one that we've exploded. Then we found these ones here. So we get 100, 150, and 1. Which one is going to be just a network one? 150. Then you get 1. Okay. What else? That one seemed to show a DNS server. And the last one showed us 250 that we didn't have. Escape this, come on. Okay, I'm gonna put it first, that way we have it in order. Cool. So I guess we got a couple of to explore, and it looks like the only ones that are up, if we look at this, is the 1, 200, 250. What's going on with my phone? Let's turn that off. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna put up, and this one is up. But that's us, right? So I think those, I mean, that's the network one. Cool. Okay. I don't think those ones will be up then, I guess. I imagine. I mean, we can run this again, but yeah. Because if we just try to manually, or if I try just to manually ping this one, the 100, I don't think it will be up. Nope. I mean, it could also be that just that specific machine is just blocking Windows. So, I mean, it's just blocking ping, sorry. So, I was just thinking that the Windows machines often block ping, so that could be it as well. Yes, this is going to come PowerShell is empirically slow. So it's better to find an alternative option. Especially for it to write a simple network scanner in a language like C#. Which can make those is this out with the scope of the Wreath network. Cool. Port scanning in Bash can be done entirely natively. Okay. Cool. Let's modify this a little bit. So let's look for the machines that we found. So that would be, I mean, I don't think there's going to be anything on the one though, because I think there's this. I don't think there should be anything on that one. So let's see. Bear in mind that it will take a very long time. Okay. Okay. I mean, my best option is let's upload Nmap and let's just scan the server. It's so much easier. So, hey, Maya, welcome to the stream. I don't know if you were there or not, guys. This has become a emote only chat. For I have no idea how long actually this lasts, to be honest. So there you go. Enjoy it, boys. Okay, so, and like I said last time, I love your suggestions. So I mean, and I try to implement all of them. So if you have any ideas for the points or whatever, keep them coming. Okay, so we're gonna move into enumeration. One more. Enumeration? No. There we go. Let's go into Linux. We should have Nmap. Perfect. Let's just set up the web server, and we'll just grab it really quick. Awesome. We have the SSH account. Perfect. Let's just make sure, where am I? In root. Okay, let's... we can just wget it and I'll rename it. There's nothing in here, right? Ooh, that's It's gonna be interesting. Use.php. I guess it's probably stuff I should look up, but I see there's other people working on this as well. So I'm not gonna try to mess up anybody with nmap. Nope, nobody with nmap. So we'll just get it really quick. Nmap. So RIP, which we have right here, and nmap. Oh, we don't have them yet. That's fine. Let's curl this. Let's curl. And outputs, just nmap dash shargy. Cool. Awesome. Okay, shmod plus x nmap. Okay. Does it work? Cool. So /vv /cs sv. What else we'll do? /p. I mean, hey Smiles, hey, welcome to stream, Smiles. How you doing, man? Really happy to see you in the chat, man. I actually feel sorry. I just went ahead with the machine. Because the stream started, but I forgot to ask you if you wanted to work on it as well. But cool, it's going cool. We get, so let me just show you really quick. We own the first machine quite fast, and then we are learning about pivoting. So I'm just going through some basics of pivoting, learning what's on the network, and then just doing some bash pinging, and then bash like port checking basically. And now I'm just uploading nmap to the machine so we can do it a bit better basically. What? Why is it? Okay, they just want us to provide this again. So that's the one. Oops. But yeah, that's what we're doing right now. So it looks really cool. I mean, I really like when they create this kind of networks. I feel like it's one of the best ways to learn, because you'll like, it's what resembles like real life the most. I mean, I'm not saying like we'll find like super easy exploits. I'm just saying like the pivoting is going to be probably similar, and the more we can train with it, the more we can like get the best techniques on. That's going to be really cool. What's up to host files? Oh my god. Why do they do stuff like this where I just need to copy stuff? How could you see which IP address are Octavian? Okay. So which IP address is right? Yeah, just this. And I just need to change what network. There we go. One too much. Oh wait, no, I think there should be one. Yeah, because you only want one ping, right? Yes, that's correct. Cool. I'm still gonna do this first before I jump into the next one. Oh wait, that you just show the different techniques. I'm still gonna try mine and then I'll try the other one, because we still need to scan it before we can do the pivoting. So, okay. Okay, so I mean, we could just do a simple one, or we just check /pn which are up. So 10, 200, 102, and then 1 to 255. No, I see. What do you mean? By the way, Miles, you just got a founder's badge, which apparently is extremely rare, because only like the first 10 people can get it. Like, I didn't know it was like something, because I've never seen it actually. It's so rare. But yeah. NSC isn't on static nmap. Oh, I see. I use the static ones. Okay, I see what you mean. So yeah, man, you get a super rare one. But I haven't used the C on this one, right? Yeah. So hopefully it's... Should I use just T4, T5 to speed this up? Probably... You know what, I'm just gonna add VV just so we have an idea of what's going on. Because otherwise it's gonna be a bit boring. Let's see. What? Okay. So it's all of these were down? Whoa. Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, obviously. But it would probably be like a lot bigger. Okay, so it looks like the Windows machine is this one. Is the 250. So wait, from our output, which ones were up? So 250, 200, which is ours, and then the number 1 was up. We didn't see anything for 1. So do we have to get onto the Windows machine and then pivot to the rest? I thought the Windows machine would be the last thing we find. Okay, this is taking a bit of time, but that's already cool. So we know we can go for the 250, I guess. That's going to be one of our targets. Okay, let's go. Let's learn. Let's learn about proxy exchange. So, by the way, no, the music is fine. No, the music's fine. Okay, so in this task we'll be looking at 2 proxy tools, proxy exchange and Foxy proxy. Okay, that's a good idea. I'll take on the advice. Both tools allow you to connect through a proxy. Learn a bit in the upcoming task. When creating a proxy, we open up a port on our own attacking machine, which is linked to the compromised server, giving us access to the target network. Think of this as being something like a tunnel created between a port and our attacking box that comes out inside the darker network. It looks like it found something on 150. So think of this something, okay, like a secret tunnel from a fantasy story hidden beneath the floorboards of the local bar and exiting in the palace treasure chamber. Proxy exchange and Fox proxy can be used to direct our traffic through this port and into our target's network. Or target network. Cool. Okay, I'm not gonna read everything. I think just because I think I've used it already in the past. I'm just gonna over. Okay, so basically the way it works is you basically set up the proxy, and then you just need to add proxy chains in front of the commands that you want to run. So that's really easy, and the way you set it up, it's in this config file. But then I'm trying to remember, like on the machine, you need to have set up as well, like the proxy. Like it needs to have like a something that's listening for like proxying. Otherwise, it's not gonna work. You can't just like decide of any IP and it's gonna work. This makes it extremely easy to configure proxy change for a specific assignment without alerting the master file. Simply execute copy. Wait. Okay. Wait. The current directory. Wait. Okay. Let's read this because I'm not getting it. Proxy port was not specified in the above command. This is because proxy change reads its options from a config file. Okay, the master config file is okay to add. Yes, this is where proxy change will look at by default. However, it's usually the last location where proxy change will look. Okay, that's cool. That's where we have the default and all of the custom ones. The current directory. Yes. Yes, this makes it extremely easy to configure proxy change for a specific assignment without altering the master file. Simply execute copy, then make any changes to the config file in the copy stored in your current directory. If you're likely to move directories a lot, then you could instead place it in a .proxy change directory. under your home directory, achieving the same result. If you happen to lose or destroy the original master copy of the proxy change, a config a replacement can be downloaded from there. Speaking of proxychains.com file, there is only one section of regular use to us at this moment of time. Right at the bottom of the file are the servers used by the proxy. You can set more than one server here to chain proxies together. However, for the time being, we will stick to one proxy. Cool. Cool. Specifically, we're interested in the proxy list section. Yes. Okay. It is here that we can choose. So first of all, while this is in here, okay, so what against which one is this? That's 250. I thought we already had scan 250, or is it still part of the same scan? Because I see this is 250 and then it jumps to 250. And scan the 100 as well. That came back with nothing. Okay. Wow, I mean, that's I don't know if you guys noticed, but between the 99 and 101, they just, I mean, what a bad view. How am I, like, basically the ones which actually are up, they just don't show up. So like if I'm looking at the hundreds, for example here, I can't see it. It's just really annoying. And to be fair, this view sucks. This just sucks. It's not a nice way to like visualize what's actually up or not. What do you mean? The output? No, I don't think it's anything related to that. It's just the nmap scan output is a bit disgusting when you do it this way, that's all. Okay, is there a way we can choose which was to forward connection through? By default, there's one proxy set to localhost port. This is the default port for Tor entry point. Should you use to run one on your attacking machine? That said, it's not usually useful to us. This should be changed to whichever port is being used by the proxies. Okay, there's another line in proxy change configuration that is worth paying attention to, specifically related to the proxy DNS setting. Okay. If performing an nmap scan through proxy change, this option can cause the scan to hang and ultimately crash. Comment out the proxy DNS line using the hashtag at the start of the line before performing a scan through the proxy. Cool. Other things to note when scanning through proxy change, you can only use TCP scans, no UDP or SYN scans. It will be extremely slow. Cool. Try only to use nmap through a proxy when using NSC. And then use static binary otherwise. Okay. Proxy. This one we know, that's the one we use here for burp and stuff like that. So it's pretty easy and simple. Okay, once activated, all of your browser traffic will be redirected to the chosen ports. Be aware that if the target network doesn't have internet access, like all try-hack me machines, then you will not be able to access the outside internet when the proxy is activated, even in a real engagement. Routing your general internet searches through a client's network is unwise anyway. So turning the proxy off or using the routing features in Foxy Proxy standard for everything other than interacting with the target network is advised. With the proxy activated key, you can simply navigate to the target's domain or IP in your browser and the proxy will take care of the rest. Okay. Wait. But they really didn't tell us how to set up the proxy on the machine. I mean, I guess like maybe I just have access to the rest of the machines, but let me see. If I just do it directly, what do you mean? What do you mean Fluxes? You mean this one? This one is in our machine. I mean, I suppose it's in our machine. So if I go out of this. Let me see if I can close this one as well. Yeah, let's close this one as well. I will just skip the SSH. Let's kill this one. We can stop this for now. I can stop burp. Oh. Cool. So basically the way it works is they told us that we could look into proxy chains in our machine. So this one. And basically they suggest we comment out proxy chains DNS because that causes usually a lot of issues, and then we just add here the proxy. But my issue is that you need like there needs to be like a something on the machine which is going to redirect this, otherwise nothing's going on. So I'm a bit confused because we haven't set up anything here. So I guess like this is just theory for now. Maybe later they explain, because did they explain later like how to actually do it? Because I mean, okay, with SSH, yes, that's going to be an obvious one, but the proxy one, I wanted to learn this, but they didn't tell us basically. Did I miss something, or you guys agree with me that this is a bit weird? Because what I'm saying that's a bit weird is like proxy change is great, you know, like now we know how to use it, right? We just need to set up like the proxy and that's great. But in our case, if we want to like make that our traffic goes through the machine we've compromised, aka the web server, there must be like a service in there which no, because the part, so the part that I skip here with a Foxy proxy, it's only for a web activity. So basically, what it will do is, so the same that I did for burp or zap, what we'll do is like whatever traffic that, so let's say I enable burp, right? Whatever requests I send here will first go through that proxy, and then go to the server. But in our case, even if I set it, let's say to the actual, let's say I set the proxy to the machine we exploited, right? It's still not gonna send anything anywhere. It's just gonna send it to its own server. So I guess it's nice, but I still don't see how we can use it in our case. Yeah, I don't see how it would work, because we have to, I mean, I don't know how you set up, maybe let's see, Linux, setting up a proxy. But I think you have to set up a service which is going to be proxy, right? Let's stop burp. So that's how to set it up. So let's see, how to configure proxy settings on Ubuntu. Let's see for CentOS. Configure system-wide proxy settings on desktop UI. Let's see if I can do it CLI. Okay. But the point is, like, this is probably just gonna be local, though. I'm thinking it's not gonna be both ways, right? Because I would need to set up like a proper, because the point is, like, the things that I see here, by this, basically what it does is like, proxy change tutorial? Yeah, but I don't think that's the issue, because I know, like, I understand how to use proxy change, right? I just need, like, to set up the proxy here. I just do socks 5 or 4, depending on what we have available. We just put the IP, and then, hey Chad, oh sorry, hey Richie, I read the end of the message. How you doing, man? Welcome to the chat. We're basically learning how to do pivoting, learning about proxy chains, and then a lot of different stuff. And the current paradox, so it's not really paradox, but basically they just went through a section where they teach us about like proxy chains and proxy Foxy proxy for the web activity, but they don't actually tell us how to set up a proxy. So in the proxy chains configuration, they tell us like, hey, yeah, you just set up this, and then you put the IP, you put the port, and then whenever you've done this, you can just run proxy chains with the whatever command you want to run through the proxy, and it will work. But I don't know how to set up a proxy, so that's what we're looking up basically. And these ones don't work because that's local one. So this here, what we'll do is basically just whatever runs locally, then send it. But we have to like we need like something that listens both ways, right? That will listen one way and then send it like the other side. Yes, I think it's a good idea that I need to figure out on my own. But I appreciate it. Okay, setting up your proxy in CentOS. Okay, for all the inbound traffic through a proxy server, in range such as these, you will need to configure Red Hat-based distribution to pass traffic through a proxy server. In this article, we'll provide instructions on how to configure your proxy for various use cases, from default global configuration to temporary individual configurations. Okay, export. Okay. Wait, but this will not open a port. Let's just... Traffic matching any of the patterns set here will go directly to the destination hosts. Yes. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's cool, man. Okay, global proxy settings. I'm so confused. Let's see. I mean, it makes more sense that we have to use a program, basically. And then we just... network to route through your proxy to... Yeah, so see, this makes already a lot more sense, right? But like, you have to like... Yes, but then I have to install Squid, so it's a bit more annoying. It would be nice if there was like some kind of like internal thing that I can use that does this. You know what? For now, we'll leave it here. I'll come back to this later, but it's gonna be dry. So okay, so let's see. Let's continue. Just respond to this, and we'll come back to this later on. Sounds good. And actually, Richie, if you're back, I wouldn't mind your help on this one. Maybe we did miss something. No, we're lying with you. Hey, you're back. So yeah, so how would you do it? So let's say, so in this case, so we're here. You have to imagine that we are our own kind of machine. We've exploited the prod server, and I want to pivot. Like I want to make that server a proxy server, basically, where everything I send to it, like goes through it and is basically done from this server. And I wanted to do it through proxy chains, but how? How do I make that this machine becomes a proxy that I can add to the proxy chains config file? Yeah, okay. So let's do this. So okay, and let's put the port 8080. Okay, let's save this. Did I just put it as view? Let me copy this and I'll just put it somewhere else. Oops. Oh no. I'll probably sudo. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do the clean stuff. Let's copy this in here. Let's copy it in here more like. That's better. Let's go. Cool. I wonder if what's the that's fine, that's fine. Yeah, it's cool. Let's go, no worries. Just VI proxy chains. Cool. Let's go at the end of the file. Okay, okay, let's put this in here. We can save it now. And now maybe we can make sure that in the original proxy chains we actually have. I need to just add this at the top, I think. But I'm honest, like I don't know if you have to import or something. Let's see. No, that's the top. There must be a way I can call other files. If you remember correctly, you don't need the IP of the remote host there, but you use your local host IP there. So, okay, so let's say I don't want to use this one, okay? Okay, wait, it's read only, so again. Let's view this. VI with sudo. Yeah, that's what I was gonna do. Actually, there we go. I mean, I don't even need to comment it out. We can just remove it. I'm not gonna be using I mean, I'll be able to recreate it. That's fine. I guess no. For syntax, it's actually not too bad. Let's keep it for syntax. There we go. Cool, that's done. And I guess I'll keep it simple because I'll just remove this one. I'll vi this one, and we'll do it here. Actually, I need to sudo before we do this. There we go. Finally, okay. So tell me, what should I do in here? Because you said I should put the localhost IP, but this will just make it that I am proxying stuff inside of my own machine, which I want to proxy stuff through the machine I've compromised. Okay, so let's do that. Let's go into Foxy Proxy. Let's configure a new one. Okay, so let's see, proxy test. Well, I thought the tunnel would not be on my machine. I thought the tunnel would be on the machine I've compromised. Right? I don't know, like, that's what feels like that has the most sense. Let me just see. Is there like a paint thing? Do I have a gnome in here? No. There's no paint that I can use to show you this. I mean, I guess like I can just do this in like this. So the way I was seeing it basically is that I could use so basically that would be Kali. That's Kali. That's compromised. And that's new target. Right? So what I understand is that I have to set up like a proxy service like on this machine. So that way the traffic tunnels through this. But if I set up a proxy on this machine here, that's the same as if I just use my own machine, right? Yeah, but I mean like okay. But okay, so does that actually set up a full proxy or that's just a port forwarding? I don't know the dash D. I know the dash L and dash so that's the local and the remote one, but the dash D. But do you see what I mean? Am I wrong with this idea, or that's correct? So I think you might be okay. So I might be wrong. Okay. Because what's it gonna do if I create this proxy here? Okay. Let's say create this. So HTTP. You said localhost, right, for this one? Yeah. So let's see. That one. Port lead. Cool. Socks 5, where'd you see it? Oh, there you go. Sorry, my bad. Okay. So let's just save that then. Okay. Let's say that I'm using this now. So it's just a proxy test. So now basically whatever I send is going to go through this, which will... Okay, so now I need to change the config to add this. So socks 5, localhost, and then I'll just add leads. Okay. So that's written. Okay. Until here I'm following you. So basically now what's gonna do is like all of the traffic that I send through proxy chains will go to this. Yes, good point. Yeah, that did mention to comment proxy DNS. Cool, that's been written as well. I don't know why anymore, but I remember that from the... Yeah, definitely. We had to comment that out. Yeah, they said because of basically, if you're doing some nmap and this is enabled, it will try to resolve it going through like somehow, and this you can lose like a lot of time and cause issues if you're doing this. Now it should work if you SSH. Yeah, but that's gonna... I'm so confused, man. There's no way this works. Okay, let me just... Okay, this is... Wait, I mean, we haven't even... Okay, what IP are you talking here about? Are you talking about the actual... Oh... Okay, so... Basically... Why do you... Okay, my question is, why do we need to set Foxy Proxy? Can I just not set up like a... this? Ah, okay, but... Okay. So the SSHD will be... let me think. Wait. One thing I want to just ask. Would it not work? So let's see. Would it not work if I just do this? I think I remember now. But would it not work if I just do this instead? Plus the SSH-D. Wouldn't that be the solution? If I do this instead? Let's make it a bit bigger so it's becoming a bit small. But why do... I don't understand the local one. That's the one I'm confused about. Now I see what you're doing. I guess, like, I mean, let's look at this. So, let's see. SSH dash, I mean, let's see, SSH dash help. Do we have the D maybe? So D bind address port. So that's one that's going to connect to. No, I mean, no, I'm not going to write it. I'm just saying, like, that's what you're saying. I'm just saying, like, I don't see why we need to do this plus this. But okay, let's give it a try. Let's give it a try. And let's go until the end of your idea. And then we'll see. Oops. Looks good. So that's set as well. I'm just going to screenshots as well so I can just have it as well. Let's see if I can just edit this as well. Boom. Okay, I'll just create a proxy. Let's create a proxy. No, that's another one. I mean this. I mean this as well. Boom. Okay. Oh, proxy is enabled. Oh wait, so okay, I don't need it now for now. Let me just finish my notes. Come on. Oh, it's not gonna work? Oh, come on. Oh, that's annoying though. Let's pick up this one as well. Again. Okay. What? Why did it disappear? Yeah, I do have one. Yes. Okay, so now we have this. Ça va? Okay, so let's give your idea a try. So WQ. So SSH. Yes. Wait, first what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna exit this, and I'm gonna open a new one which will be in the right directory, and we're going to loot. Well, that's where we have our IDRSA, and now we can try this. So SSH IDRSA roots ads. Oh, it's 200. Music's down. Oh yeah, that's one I love. Let's give you some love. I'll just get this one slightly higher because it's really cool. I love it. Okay, let's keep moving. Sorry. Yes, and then just dash D. this. No, but it is a $200. That's the one we use as well. You can see it here. That's the one we set up, so should be fine. Okay, so it's gonna connect me, and that means the proxy is set up now. So imagine that now, if I just do proxy chains, let's say I want to do something very simple. So let's say I just want to ping. Wait, but this one will not tell me if I'm. First of all, let's see without this, what happens. If I try to ping something that's technically not accessible. So 102, 200 first. So if I try to ping this, it works. If I try to ping, let's say 150. What about 250? You see, I think what's messed up is that probably in this case, we actually don't even need to pivot because everything is in the same subnet. The reason why I'm saying this is because when I SSH in, you could see if we go back up again. Oh my god, this is still running, but there's only one interface basically. So if we have access to that interface, we have access to the rest of the LAN. I mean of the network of that section. Like, how is it called now? Yeah, just that section of the network we should have access to. So in this case we would not need to, but if we didn't have access to, so now try to go localhost 80. Okay. So it's gonna redirect to probably want to 443 probably. Because oh wait, with the proxy on, sorry. Cool. Okay. Yeah, subnet, that's what I was looking for. Cheers, Fluxnix. Sometimes. Okay. So let's try to understand. So now this is okay, but this is not necessary. Okay, doesn't prove anything yet. What I would love to is being able to access, let's say, let's think. What I would like is for me to run, for example, yeah. So what if I run the same ping, but okay? So let's run it. Let's run this one. I'll show you what I'm doing. And now I want to run it with proxy chains. I want to see if this goes. Probably we should do a trace route. Would be better, but if that's let's see. Okay, wait, an easy one is like if I just do IPA. The point is like I'm trying to understand like if I'm running stuff through the proxy chains, right? shouldn't this run on the proxy? Like, should whatever I'm running run on the proxy? Or from the proxy? And in our case... So this... That's fine. I'll do some digging. I know someone that probably knows a lot about this. I'll give him a nudge next time, and I'll come back with the answer. But it's an interesting one because, like, I mean, we don't want to just know a little bit. We want to, like, be really confident on what we're doing, and I'm not confident enough in what I'm doing here. Like, some of it makes sense, but this looks very much to like what port forwarding is, right? But it's a bit different. So I feel like it's not exactly just port forwarding, but because, like, it's, I mean, I don't know, it is a bit different because we're definitely using the proxy to access it. It's just a bit weird. But yeah. Okay. What I'll propose is, because we're already 2 hours and a half in, let's continue with this step. Let's see if we can go through the next pivoting sections, and we'll probably finish the session with the chapter of pivoting. Okay. So, about their questions, really quick. So, what line would you put in your proxy chains configured to redirect through a SOX4 proxy? Okay, so let's just copy this and remove what's useless. This space. Nope. Oh, proxy's on. Cool. What command would you use to telnet through a proxy to... Okay, so that would be just proxy chains, and then... actually, just type it out. Telnet. Hey, Chad B Noob, how you doing? Oh no, Chad B Noob. Yeah, I was right. How you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. Marks 5, this is a great resource. It may clear things up. Oh man, thanks a lot for that. SSH tunneling magic, cool. But wait, but we're not. We do know about like tunneling. We want to learn more about like proxying, which I feel is slightly different, because tunneling I feel is like onto the machine. Oh, okay, no way, we can actually... Okay, no, never mind. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm gonna go and read before I say anything, because you're right. I'm not like proficient enough in that theme to say anything. Thanks a lot for the resource, man. Thanks a lot. Really? You guys want me to open it now or what? Okay, let's do that then. I thought I would find it straight away. I guess not. Oh, my bad. Where's Nog? There we go. Let's learn more about this, guys. Let's become really proficient. Okay. So the ones I know are those two. The remote port forwarding and the local port forwarding. Cool. So, what about the D? Specifies a local dynamic application level port forwarding. Okay. The L is a local port forwarding, forwards port from client machine to remote machine. Okay. And remote forwarding forwards a port from remote machine locally. Cool. So, scenario 1, only SSH is available. Okay. Target SSH, yes. In the scenario, we have SSH credentials to target the box. Okay, so we'll assume that we have always the credentials on the machine. We can SSH to the target box, then from our SSH connection just curl localhost. However, this is a great basic example how to get one up for some port forwarding. To accomplish this logically, we will be forwarding a local port on the user machine to port 80. Wait. Let's take our time. Let's take the music down. Let's make sure that, because the arguments here are quite important. Let's focus here. So, okay. However, this is a great big event to get warmed up for some port forwarding. To accomplish this, logically, we will be forwarding a local port on the user. Okay, this one. My bad. On the machine to port 80 on target. This is done using -L argument with SSH. Okay. I know, I'm just going through all of the basics to make sure that we're getting through. But I'll go through them quite fast. So basically, that's what we use a lot of the times when you want to expose basically a service. You'll basically just forward a port locally to the target, basically. And so you locally take one of the remote ports, and then you're telling yourself like where you can access it. Okay, start instance connection to the targets, and forward the user to Oh fuck! I get scared. Oh damn, chat noob. Welcome to the. Thanks a lot for the raid, man. Fuck! I get scared by the sound. Oh my god. Thanks for the follow, guys. Damn. I'll have to check the the music again next time, because that was a bit scary. Damn. Hackers Unite for sure, man. Hackers Unite. Thanks a lot for the support, man. Hey, Slyborg Sinner. Thanks for the raid, man. Yeah, I'm affiliate, man. I'm affiliate. I mean, I think like a day or two after Nahamsek came to the stream, we reached affiliates, so that was really cool. Yeah, that's it, exactly it, man. We're streaming Wreath. And now we're basically going through like a course of how to do some pivoting, trying to learn through to really master the skills. Hey Walrus, hey Orebyte, thanks a lot guys for the follow. I really appreciate it. So yeah, so basically we're just making sure that we really master this, because we tried some stuff right like a couple of minutes ago, and it's not 100% clear. And we get marks that suggested this scenario to review so we really understand it. So let's go through this. Okay, so scenario 2. The jump box. Okay, so we have basically compromised like something similar, right? But the difference here, if you guys realize, is that, let's take this so I can show. So in our case, it's slightly different because all of these machines are not in this network. They are all in the same network. So in the same subnet, sorry. In this case, it doesn't work. It doesn't work in this case, but for sure, because basically what's happening is like they're all in the same subnet, so the 10.10.1, which, let me show you that with you. For all of you guys, I should probably get sponsored by Flameshot for like sharing this so much, but they're like a free company, so you guys go and get this because it's like an amazing tool. But still, let's go back to the exercise, which let's imagine that we are on actual different subnets, which is what I want to learn, right? That's what we really want to learn. And we can actually reach that subnet with our user, right? So we need that jump box to actually do it. So how do we do it? Let's read through this. I'm excited, guys. I'm excited. I used to use screenshot as well, but this one is just so much more practical. Hey, DK78, thanks a lot for the follow, man. Okay, so we got the jump box here, and then 3 internal servers. Cool. So in this scenario, we want to go from our machine to an internal network. We are provided with SSH credentials to a jump box that is both externally reachable by user and has access to the target internal network. Cool. In this scenario is the internal network. Oh no, the 10.10 is the internet. Okay, that's fine. Hey, thanks. So is the network pivot bug still there? What do you mean? What do you mean by network pivot bug? I don't think there's any bugs. I mean, not that I know of. We just don't know how to do it. It's more like we need to learn how to do it. One shuttle command can see the last machine. I don't know what you mean by. Oh wait, I haven't gone through this yet. Let me just show you real quick. We haven't reached shuttle yet, so we're still doing the beginning. Basically, we wanted to be able to use Foxy Proxy better. So I can't really respond to your question. I mean, because we haven't gone through this yet. So spoiler alert. There might be a bug layer that we have to fix, but let's continue with the article. Okay, so we have two options here. Either use SOX proxy or forwarding individual ports. Let's start with individual forwarding. Let's say we really want to view the web server on port 80 on internal server A. So let's actually, you know what, I'm gonna put... I wanted to do something where I can show... you know what, I'm gonna take this and we're gonna start drawing on this in the notes, basically. And we'll just put the notes on the left side so we can learn about this. Let's pick this up. Boom, it's put it on the left side, and now we can just write on this directly based on what we're reading here. That way I don't need the picture all the time, or I don't need to come back to the picture. I'm just gonna go into this straight away. Oh fuck, but this grays out the rest. Okay, so the only thing we know is we want to go to port 80 on this one. So we're gonna go on port 80 for this one. So let's exit this. So from user, to accomplish this logically, we will be forwarding a local port on the user machine to port 80 on internal A. This is done using -L, yes. Okay. Oh, we've kept using local host, but I guess... So what does this say? So start an SSH connection to the jump box and forward user port 5000 to the internal port 80. Remember, the remote host is relative to the SSH server. As long as this connection is alive, we can reach internal A. User curl response for internal... Whoa. Okay. Okay. No. Oh, sorry. Sorry guys, I was so focused I didn't shit. Yeah, let's make it bigger. Ooh, the centering is a bit shit though. Hopefully this is... Ah, that's a bit bad actually. That should be good. Let's read a bit what you guys are saying. So, I've seen a few people streaming this room. Really? I haven't seen anybody yet. Let me just check the track. Maybe this could have deleted the pin that says they don't stream it. I mean, I didn't see anything regarding... Like, usually they say when you can't stream it, so I assume we could. But maybe I should be a bit more careful. If you're using a dynamic proxy, the proxy server will run a local host. On localhost. That's what you point proxy chains or Foxware add to use it. Okay. It says forward all connections support to on port. Yeah, kind of like how you put localhost for purposes. Okay. So basically now, let's say let's say we fake it. Okay. In our case, so if we go back to our shell and we go to SSH. Oh, that failed? Why did that fail? Oh, I guess it's because of the other stuff. So let's exit this. And no, it didn't fail. I couldn't see the line. So if we want to do the same thing here, which would be internally, let's say, what are some of the, let's say in here, let's say one of the ports that we found internally, we got port 80 onto that's ourselves, and then we got, what's the IP on this one? Is it 250? No, it's 200. Wait. Oh, wait. There we go. So we got 250 in here. That's port. So that's SSH and lead. Let's try. Okay, actually, let's try this one. That looks good. That way we have an HTTP server that we can work with. So that would be 150. Cool. So let's grab this IP and let's pretend we're doing this against that IP. So in here, yes. So what we want to do in this case is -L port 80, I guess. We don't care, just us. We can just decide whatever port we want to hit. And we want to hit that IP on port 80. Okay? Does this make sense to you guys? It does seem to make sense to me, at least. This seems to replicate what we've seen here, right? So if I curl this, so let's see, let's do this now. Could not request local forwarding. Okay, so I guess I need the permissions. Wait, what? Oh, okay. Cheers for that. Okay, so that's been added. Cool. So, by the way, GoPro Slow Yo, thanks a lot for being in the chat, and thanks for the tips as well. I don't think I've seen you much, have you? Yeah, you already give some information. Sorry, guys. I think I was like, because the Oreo byte on my screen is super similar color to yours. I think I kept confusing it. Anyway, thanks a lot. So that's set up. So now if you open a new one, and let's see, if I curl the IP directly. So let's see if I curl the 200 one. So let's make sure that we're getting the right value, right? So that's what we're getting. Right? We get the redirect. What about now if I do localhost? Are we gonna get the internal one? I guess, right? I guess 80. Cool. I mean, but you're... Wait, but you just followed me, but you're already that's just Prime Gaming. I thought you were a sub. I thought that meant sub. What's the difference with sub people then? Let me make sure. Okay, so it's a star when you're subbed. Is it? Oh yeah, it's a star when you're sub. Okay. I thought it was the same. I thought suddenly like all my chat was like sub. That was like, what the fuck? Should definitely add him. I will. Okay, so let's try this then. Are we gonna get what we're expecting? Yes. This looks really promising. Okay. This looks really good. I like this. I really like this. So, now my question is, can we, let's think, if I do this now, so let's sudo vi proxy chains. If I now change this to port 80 locally, yeah, so let me think. Let me think if this would work or not. Richie, open a PR and I'll merge it in. A pull request? For what? Anyway, I'll let you guys talk. So, wouldn't this work? There's this of all the streamers who do hacking content. If you want to be added to Ask GoPro Slow Yo. Okay. Cool. I'll definitely do that then. Appreciate it. Didn't know. Okay, so let's... Does this make sense to you guys? So doing this, and will this allow us to run proxy change? And no, this will just because we're just forwarding the one specific port basically. I see. So if I do this, let's see. Now the only thing I can do is proxy. So if I do proxy, if I can type proxy chains curl curl, let's see. So if I just do, oh man, now I'm trying to think if this is gonna work or not. Yes, but it will already work before, so I don't need the proxy chains basically. I see. Yeah, so I see. So basically the D, so I don't need to provide the Okay, I see what you mean. So if I go back to this one, and instead of, so let's exit this. Instead of doing this, if I do it this way, and I do whatever, wait, but I still need to provide the destination. Because otherwise, that's what it's saying here. For dynamic approach. Oh, there we go. We also suck, proxy sucks, or proxy are great because they're tied, no, not tied to one destination. Okay, so we should have kept reading. Sucks proxies over SSH are created using the D argument. Okay, so it would be that one and then D5000. Okay. And so, okay, so let's see. Let's say I just put 80. Okay. Let's put, okay, let's put 8,000. So, or let's put 5,000 as well, so we're clear of problems. Okay. So now that means that anything that if I set up the proxy chains with the 5,000 port, I should be able to query anything through this. What? Field spamming is now lurking? What does lurking mean? What? Lurk? Oh wait, it's just your command. Fuck, I'm so unused to there's you guys are exploding stuff that I haven't used before. Oh man. Okay, so let's think. This should make it that now I can just proxy chain everything through Israel. Because yeah. Okay. I see. Okay. See if putting all together. Yeah, okay, that's multiple ones. But let's first understand this one really well. Number one lurker, yes. Everybody's lurking now. Fuck. But wait, so let's see. So will this work now? So can I just now proxy chains and everything I'll run here will go. So now can I just curl the actual IP that I want? But this is gonna be the same as before. I can't be sure that I'm running it from that IP. We're all leaving. No, don't leave me. Well, to be fair, I would be doing this with you guys or not with you guys. I just love to share the knowledge, and to talk with you. That's the real fun. So let's see. If I just, I'm trying to make sure I get this. So the setup is already done. So anything that I curl will go through that proxy, and that already adds this basically, I imagine. So if I curl the 10.200.102.150, what happens? That works. Yes. But the problem is it would work even if I didn't have this. Wouldn't it? Ooh. Why it would not? Wait. So proxy chains, okay, so, and then it's going through. Okay, so it's not going to 200 basically. Wait, so I'm not able to create this way, but I'm able to create using proxy chains. Oh wait, I need to. No, it should be fine. Okay. So I think I got it now. But can I do any of these? So can I curl? I mean, as far as curl is only for a specific. Can I proxy chains? For example. So what if I want to SSH to this, for example? Let's try just root at. So this is working, but would it fail if I did it directly? Yes. Because basically when I'm proxying through this, I'm actually proxying through the 200. Cool. Okay, so nice. Nice, we got it. We got it working. Cool. Awesome. So... What? I'm getting messages that I don't see. Hey, thanks a lot for the follow, man. Yep, good point. Pokey tax. Pokey? Do we have a Pokey fan? Or I'm completely reading this wrong. Pokey Takis? Poketakis? I mean, I don't know if it's like some Spanish word. Pocket aces. My god. Sorry for reading it wrong. Welcome to stream, man. We love poker fans. Poker fans, sorry. Poker. Poker. Pocket tacos. Okay, so I think we got it, right? Because now I'm basically just... Now the last question would be... Wait. Could we run this? So proxy chains and then just nmap for that for this. And this would work. But it's looking good. I think we actually got it, guys. I don't know if it's failing or not, yeah. Channel 3, open connect, failed, connection timed out. But these are all the ports we found? No. Or it's maybe just super slow. Because it's trying to... Yeah, okay. So basically, we're seeing what ports, like what the 1,000 ports are going to be, but it's going to be super slow. Because it goes through all of this. Oh my god. Oh my god, yeah. Yep, it is. Marks, you're the man. I really like that. Cool. Yeah, I mean, this is... I just realized like how disgusting this is. Okay. Man, this is gonna be... You know what? It feels like... I wonder if this was like some kind of like a resource they give into the OCP course as well. Added 3/4 lists, pull request sent. Not sure how I missed adding in the past. I must have been trying to get a shell at the time. Probably, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I imagine. I mean, scanning through multiple proxies must be horrible. You probably just want to scan like very little stuff then. You can also quiet down the timeout error. How? How can I do that? In the meantime, I am going to finish this and we'll go through the steps here so we can finish this section. Okay, what command will you internet? So with this one we got it. We're just gonna add this. We're good with this. You have discovered a web app running on a target inside a Zilliton network. Which tool is more apt for proxying to web app? Proxy chains PC or Foxy proxy? Which tool is more apt for proxying to web app? So obviously Foxy proxy. So basically what they're suggesting is that I use... But this has to have a... Where? Oh, quiet mode? Is that it? Okay. Cool. Cool. I just realized the proxy DNS was still on. You didn't get that? That's probably the reason why it was so slow? Or it's just normal that it was slow? Let's see if I just wanna. Let's see if we just want one port. That's actually not too bad. I would like the first 100 ports. I think the DNS port probably was doing it some harm as well. Okay, I'll leave this one running, so we see if this works or not fast enough for 100 ports. But we'll jump to something else. Okay, so next steps. Let's continue. Let's learn about. So that's gonna be a lot of what we've done. We'll probably just relearn it here then. SSH tunneling and port forwarding. Okay, forward connections. L is the local port forward. Okay, we've just done through all of them. I'm gonna go through stuff that I haven't read this. So FN. Okay, so let's see. So this basically SSH, and this would make it that a remote on. So basically a port 8000 on that IP would be listenable, like would be forwarded on that IP and port in the future, basically. And FN, what is FN? The FN combined switch does two things. F backgrounds the shell immediately so that we have our own terminal back. Okay, so basically, so we don't have to SSH, so it doesn't SSH into the machine. And the N tells SSH that it doesn't need to execute any commands, only set up the connection. Okay. Nice. I think that's a really cool one to add to our arsenal. For sure. I'm gonna add this one as well. Boom. And I'm just gonna add this here. Because I feel like this is really cool. Oops. Oh, come on. Okay, and we're almost done with this. I think there's the one more. There we go. Yes, 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 yes. This I really like. Okay, and then the proxies are made using the D switch. So I would say this is probably for like a single one. I'm gonna add it here actually. Yeah, so much more. Okay, I'm gonna just a single port. And then let's call it like full proxy. And that's where we use this one. Boom. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, but you could even improve it like by saying what port, like what the first port is and what the second port is. That would be the extreme improvement, where like there's no confusion on which port is what. Okay, so let's see, reverse connections. Reverse connections are very possible with the SSH client. They are, however, riskier, as you inherently must access your attacking machine from the target. Be it by using credentials or preferably by a key-based system. Before you can make a reverse connection safely, there are a few steps we need to make. Okay, so we generate a pair of keys. Copy the contents of public key inside of authorized keys. File on your own attacking machine. You may need to create the SSH directory file first. On a new line, type the following line, then paste in the public key. This command can only be used for port forwarding, no agent forwarding, no access forwarding, no PTY. Just make sure the key can only be used for port forwarding, disallowing the ability to gain a shell on your attacking machine. Damn! That is super, super cool. So you add this to the authorized keys? Oh yeah. Okay, let actually... I'm just gonna add this. because I feel like this is super interesting. So let's just summarize this one. There we go. Cool. Let's copy this. I never knew that was possible until I did the Wreath box. Okay, and now we'll say just like so this one, so the other one was reverse connection, right? Okay, so let's go with this. I mean, some of this is already talked in the course, but we don't get like a lot of practice, to be honest. We get a bit of practice, but yeah, I didn't do enough exercises. My bad. I mean, I did it, but like so long ago. I mean, it's not really my fault. The proxy is annoying. What? Oh, come on. Really? There we go. Cool. And bum. That's fine. Okay, that's all fine, yeah. Okay, then they just enable. I'm just gonna add like, don't forget to enable SSH. Cool. Almost done with this one. So the only thing left is to do is the unthinkable. Transfer the private key to the target box. This is usually an absolute no-no, which is why we generate a throwaway set of SSH keys to be scored as soon as the engagement is over. Okay, I'm just gonna make sure I add this, because it would be like I can see myself being tired and just going through my notes and like, oh, I just need to upload the private key, and just like sending my private key. So because I know that I could do this dumb thing, I'm gonna make sure I'm just adding this really quick. I mean, already part 3, but that's fine. Let's make sure that we don't do anything dumb next time we do this. Yes, that's fine. Boom, this is usually so no. Yes, he says with a key transfer we can connect back with a reverse port forwarding using the following command. So just to make sure. Okay, so I'm gonna copy both of these. I don't know, man. There's apparently like there's plenty of stories, man, of people that have done like really dumb stuff on engagements. And there's even people that got compromised during their engagement. Okay, so local port. Oh my god. And by the way, I learned recently I think it's Dark Diaries or whatever, Darknet Diaries. And they are amazing, man. They're amazing. I've just started the Xbox story. It's so good. It's so good. If you guys haven't ever started listening to or if you don't know about like Darknet Diaries or whatever, just check it out. And if you haven't like listened to the Xbox one, whew. Yep, I mean, there's so many cases. Okay, so let's go through it. So local port, yeah, 8000. Target IP, so that's the one we were attacking in this case. It's not local also, whatever. Then target port, okay, so that's where we're going to be hitting ourselves. And then that's... Oh wait, so that's our IP. We're SSHing from... Okay, so yeah, so that's from the machine. Okay, let's just add it as well. From the target machine. There we go. Okay. So machine is open up a puffer on our click box, allowing us success the .10 web server in exactly the same way as with the forward connection we made before. In new version of SSH client, it is also possible to create a reverse proxy, the equivalent of -d. This may not work in all the clients, but this command can be used to create a reverse proxy in clients which do support it. So which means that everything is this again will open a proxy allowing us to redirect all of our traffic through local support lead into the target network. Okay. Hey Shergan, how you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. Happy to see you in the chat. Man. Okay, guys. So and then complete reverse proxy. Hey, I know I'm doing after this stream and so I've never heard of Darknet. Oh my god. Basically, I mean, the problem is like sometimes they're a bit long, so I can't like I don't have the chance to listen to them all the time. But when I'm doing something that's annoying, like I don't know, doing the dishes or like whatever, doing some shit, I'll just put on Darknet Diaries, and there's so many stories. From now to Alamancy. Never mind, that's not for me. Okay, so we're done with this, I think. Yes. Cool. And I'm just gonna add this here. Boom. So we understand it. Yes. I mean, you just get in time though, because like I'm not sure like how long more I'm gonna stay. But let's keep going. Okay. So we're gonna connect to the SSH server from your attacking machine to create a port forward. Would this be local port or forward? So that would be local. Which switch combination can be used to background an SSH forward? So that's -fn. It's a good idea to enter our own password on the remote machine to set up a reverse proxy. A or nay? Nay. What command would you use to create a pair of throwaway SSH keygen? Keygen. If you wanted to set up a reverse port forward from port 22 of a remote machine to port of your local machine using a key file called addressee and background. Okay, let's not cheat. I'm not gonna cheat. I'm actually gonna do this. There's gonna be SSH. So SSH from the port 22 to and the target machine is this one. So it's always the target machine is always the one we have to put in here when we're doing remote one. So that would be until locally to this one, and then we connect to our own machine, which would be Kali at this IP. What? Oh, come on. Does it work? Cool. And then we just use our key, but I don't know if they've added in the beginning or not, because that would be ID RSA. And let's see, I think they've added. I mean, let's try it this way and then see if they've added the key. Oh, nice, that worked. Let's go. No, that's fine, Chad, man. Feel free. I just like, I mean, usually there's not as many people, so like most of the questions are usually targeted to me. But yeah, feel free, man. Just talk to other people in the chat. I mean, feel free, guys. That's also the goal. By the way, if you guys don't know, we have a Discord where like we share. I mean, it's mostly for SCP, but we share like a lot of stuff there, like a lot of resources. We talk about like any problems. We also have like a help section for like if you're working on like an OSCP lab machine. HTTP machine, dry hack machine, whatever machine you're doing, and you want some help from someone that maybe has done it, or you just want someone to look at whatever you've tried to see if there's like any issues. Yeah, give it a try. Is it me or you added UID 0? What is this? What is this one? Smash 8 root? This is such a cool one. Nice. That's really cool. I love your emote, man. By the way, I'm actually in the process of trying to design some emotes for you guys. They're gonna be squirrel based. It's gonna be some matrix squirrels. It's gonna be some some fun stuff. If you have any suggestions on squirrel-based emotes that we could go with, let me know. I'd love to see your ideas. So let's see, what command would we use to set up a forward proxy on port 8000 user at target HTML backgrounding the shell? The backgrounding the shell? That was the offend part, right? So just a forward proxy on port 8000. So SSH -D, I guess that's a forward proxy 8000, and then just this with FN. Nice. Yeah, the knapsack one is really cool. The Raspberry Pi, I really like it as well. The brain one is quite nice. What? Is it the Cyber Mentor? What is it? What the fuck is it? Is it the Cyber Mentor? It is. It's my man Heath. Nice. It's really cool. I don't know, like a lot of the other ones. Oh, I get pwned. What the fuck? Mashkis pwned. Meatball. GoPro Swip Shell. Crumbs for Mia Miley. The Wiga B Shield. Foot P Foot? Foot P by Foot? Foot by Foot? Why does this sound familiar? Yeah, there's some of these names. Mashke is like I feel like I've heard it, but I don't like doesn't. I don't know. I don't think I think I've seen his stream or anything like that. Did I see him on Twitter or something? Okay, let's do the last one. So if you had SSH access to a server with a web server running internally on port 80, only accessible to the server itself, how would you forward it to port 8000 your attacking machine, assuming the username is user and background the shell? Easy peasy, that's the one I use all the time, so that would be -L. So that would be 80. I don't know, it's localhost or we have to put the IP, right? Let's just put the IP. Wait, no, it runs. How would you forward to port 8000 on your attack machine? Yeah. So this one, okay. The user just user at. So in this case, so that would just be the machine we're attacking, right? Yes. So this one, boom, and then just dash. Are we correct? Yeah, 3 out of 3, first time. Let's go. Food pics for sale. Ah, I see. Wait, let me see. Read again. Food pics. Ah, I see. Are you a tier 3 sub to some kind of like beautiful streamers or what? Who's the proud owner of that emote? You know what, guys? I think it's a good time to stop now. We've done a lot of research as well. I think that was really good. Yeah, I think I'm gonna finish. Yeah, the foot one. Yeah. I think I'm gonna stop here for now. I think I'm gonna split into like 4 or 3 episodes because I think it's a really cool project, and I don't want to rush through stuff because I feel like we're learning a lot of things, and I need to like take a lot of notes and everything. But yeah, she streams on weekends. Food pics for sale. Okay. So even more. Yeah. Okay. So let's see. That's a good point. Yeah. Let's rate someone. How the fuck do we do this? And what's the way? Let's see. What's the way to rate someone? Okay. I need some help with these. So I know it's /raid, but who are we gonna raid? Let's see. MB Crump. So who is this guy? Let's look at it. Let's see. Give me a second, guys. Let's look for this guy. So who's Mr. Crump? Are you sure he's up? I can't see, like, he's not live on my... Let me try again. I think he might have just finished. I don't know, like, I don't think he's live. Yeah, he's not live. Let's you know what, guys? Let's go to the science and technology section. Let's see if we can see any hackers. Let's go for like a smaller one, right? I don't know, like do you guys have any suggestions? I'll go for anyone that you guys think is would be cool. Let me check the chat. Just in trash dev. Let's see, trash dev. Trash dev. Yeah, he's live. Let's see how many people. But he already has like 44 people. I think it would be cool if we find like someone small, because I know like how happy I'm getting when like I get someone like coming to my like when I'm getting rated with like some people, and he has like 44 people. So I feel like let's see if we can find someone like a bit smaller. Let's see. Come on, let's make someone's day with like some people. Let's see. What should let's see if we can find something with hacking. Let's see. Is anybody in hacking? No. Nobody with just hacking. Let's see what's just hack. What about just hack? No. Why is Ludwig coming up as like hacking? Okay. Okay, let's go back to the science part then. Science and technology. Who can we hack? By the way, I should. Yeah, probably next time I'll set up like a view where you guys can see what I'm actually looking at. That will definitely be better. Let's see, someone that's. Let's try to find someone that's small that we can discover. But a lot of it's like the one is like a lot of these people are doing programming, and we want to find something that's related to like hacking. Oh, try hack me CTF. 4 viewers. Let's go. Kitty cat. Does that look good to guess? I think I mean that looks really cool. Someone doing try hack me. Let's see. I think that could be a good option. He has like 4 people watching. I think that would be really cool. Trying to see if I find anybody else doing anything, but I think we're gonna go with this guy. Yeah, let's go. Let's go with him. Let's go. Okay. So what's his viewers? Kitty cat. Okay. Boom. Let's go with it. Oh, there's a try hack me category? Okay. Whoa. Almost banned someone by mistake. Let's go. Does this work? Boys, go say hi to him. Wish him the best. And let's go. Okay, I'll definitely check it out. Wait, so how do they set up the category though? Because I don't think I could set up. Oh wait, can you set it up as like a game? No way. Oh wait, right now. And I need to end my stream? Okay.